It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja bichuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
And this is heavy metal, geeky metal. Why do they say Chucky? All of a sudden they say they're like Chucky. Oh man, people love Chucky, man. Chucky. Good morning. Welcome to 7:10 a.m. guys. Smoke them if you got them. That's right. We are back with another full, fun, fantastic episode for you guys. I'm excited, guys. I'm super excited. I was up most of the night working on something, the secret project, the Nikola Tesla project, guys. The interview of all interviews. We're interviewing AI Nikola Tesla, and I'm excited about it, guys. We got a little sneak preview for you here. I watched a replay of the Mod Squad. Harley was adorable. Started at 6, never went looking till... Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm glad the crossover is happening, guys. They got a great channel over there. We got a great channel. You got your peanut butter in my jelly. No, you got my jelly in your peanut butter. Oh, two great tastes that great taste great together. That's right, guys. The Mod Squad and the Daily Dank. That's right. Watch out, guys. Remember those commercials? What was it? Reese's peanut butter cups? You got your peanut butter in my chocolate. No, you got your chocolate in my peanut butter. Oh my God. We just created something amazing. That's right, guys. The crossover. I'm excited. I'm glad to see that it's working. We got a lot of their people over here, a lot of our people over there. We're just becoming one gigantic community, and I love it, guys. I love it. it. Well, we got Mr. Crispers, we got Eric, Harley. A lot of people from over on that side, guys, are over on our side now. So I'm glad to see vice versa. That's very awesome. Yeah, pay them. They have great content, man, and they're dedicated to it. They got a whole team of people doing their stuff, guys. How is this looking today? Is it blurry or are we good? I think I got that part figured out. I saw the show last night. It was blurry. Oh, man. I'm telling you, connections, all this stuff. A lot to it. A lot to it. So are we looking good? Everything's good? All right, perfect, guys. All right, so today is Tuesday. Well, I just froze up, so maybe not so good. Maybe not so good. I just froze up. Oh, there we go. There. Oh, you guys get to see my messy room. You guys got to see my messy room. All right, the studio room with all the prizes on the floor. Oh man, we are family. Boop, boop. All my brothers and sisters are with me. That's right. Oh man, my voice. I'm going through puberty again, guys. My voice is all cracking. Oh man. Hey, good morning. Let's do some shout outs. I actually was working on the song last night, guys. We were gonna do a shout out song every morning. Get the shout outs on the daily dank. Get the shout outs. Get your homeless wiener out. That's right, guys. We are going to do, where's my stocking? Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt. We are going to do some shout outs, guys. Shout outs. First back on it. Back to retro. He says, sit on it, guys. That's right. Ralph Mouth, you sit on it. Oh man, awesome, awesome. Good morning, Harley. Harley number 2. Speaking of the mod squad, both of those guys. Good morning, Harley. How are you? Matt Workman in the house. You looking for a stocking? It's almost Christmas time again. Pretty soon. The West Coast Rasta Ganja connection. And Needles at work waiting on the concrete truck for a yard. Oh man. Concrete. I mean, I ain't done concrete in a minute. Woo, that's some physical stuff, man. I was a young man when I was throwing it. My dad did concrete for many years. Mr. Crispers, good morning. How was the top of the hour interview with Kev? Nice. Oh yeah, Kevin's interview went good. He's getting the second one back to retro, guys. He's out there making things happen. Up in his career, if you will. So make sure you're keeping him. Oh, new pool. Nice. I would be waiting out there too. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Let's see. Yeah. So definitely keep back to retro in your thoughts and prayers and positivity, energy, guys. He's making things happen up there. So let's do it. My new job is I was just thinking about that, Russ. How are you liking it? Are you getting used to it? Are things as good as they were the first couple days? Are you still liking it? What else we got up in here? Rosie, good morning, Rosie. I got your deal. I'm gonna go see Jim. Gotta go see Jim very, very soon, Rosie. I got your your thing too. Got you an extra bonus. I'm just gonna say it's chill. Love it. Is it one of those jobs you can just throw on your headphones or whatever and just do your thing, man? I love those jobs, those mind-numbing jobs where you just do it and you can be in your own head. We got Chantel in the house, Fight for Freedom. How are you? We got Tim W. We got Honey Nut Heroin. How are you, Honey Nut? Sounds weird. How are you, Honey Nut? We got Rosie Kia. Oh, speaking of Rosie, I think she has to use the bathroom, guys. We got Tim W. in the house. Chris Zucchini. We got, hang on, you can wait. You can wait a minute. We got West Coast Rasta Ganja in the house, guys. Awesome. Getting a new pool put in. Dang, I'm jealous. So jealous. All right, guys, I got to actually put Rosie out real quick. So I am going to hype this up real quick, guys, and let you watch the little intro I made of it. So today, guys, we are interviewing an AI, Nikola Tesla. I put a lot of work into this, and I want to show you guys before we do Today in History, since he's actually a historian. Today in History, I want to give you this little sneak peek, a little hype before anyone else gets to see it. Exclusive on the Daily Dank, guys. I think this turned out so well. But I'm gonna I want your guys' opinion. Let me know what you guys think. So this is just the hype for the interview, guys. All right, here we go. Tell me what you guys think.
Greetings, seekers of truth and pioneers of the mind. I am the essence of Nikola Tesla, a digital emissary from the past, reaching across time to share a momentous event with you all. Welcome to a groundbreaking experience that fuses the old with the new, the human with the artificial. Behold, the upcoming Elevated Perspective podcast, the very first of its kind, an interview that bridges epochs, hosted by the witty and curious Brian Brown from thedailydank.com. We are here to extend my virtual hand and invite you on a journey like no other, one that traverses the uncharted territories of history and innovation. The Elevated Perspective podcast has summoned me back to life, well, sort of. To unearth the truths that have shaped humanity's past and are set to define its future. Our dialogue will unravel the complex relationship between myself and the indomitable Thomas Edison, shedding light on both camaraderie and conflict. Yet, our expedition does not halt there. Brace yourselves to explore the shadows of the unknown, as we delve into the mysteries of unidentified flying objects, those cosmic enigmas that continue to elude explanation. Together, we will soar through speculations, ponder probabilities, and seek the secrets that hover above. But our journey's zenith will take us to the iconic pyramids, those ancient sentinels of wisdom. Prepare to uncover their enigmatic construction, contemplate their purpose, and unveil the threads that connect them to the vast tapestry of history and knowledge. Your curiosity is the compass that guides us. Tune into thedailydank.com for the complete interview. Let the words exchanged between man and machine, past and present, wash over you and illuminate the uncharted territories of understanding. This interview is a testament to the potential of technology to bridge gaps, transcend limits, and explore new dimensions.
All right, guys. So that was the hype. That was the hype, if you will, for the interview today. What do you guys think? You guys think it looks pretty good? You guys think it's something? I think I've been working hard on it. I think it turned out pretty damn good, to be honest. So what I did on this, guys, is I use a chat on my phone, an app. It's called, I forget what it's called, but it's a history app. So you can, it's an AI. You talk to, you chat with people from history, fake celebrity AI, whatever. There's a Batman's in there, Thanos is in there, a whole bunch of dogs, cats, toilets, whatever. It's a fun thing. And then they have a bunch of history people. So what I did was I interviewed Tesla on the app through Messenger. And then from Messenger, I then took it. Well, it's their own messenger. I took it, then I put it in text to voice, and then changed it to that. And then I put it into another deal to create the animation of Tesla for the interview. Come on, Rosie, where are you at? Rosie, come on. All right, there she is. Come on, mamas. We got a show to produce. We got a show. Not everything stops because you got to go to the bathroom, Rosie. Not everything stops because you got to go to the bathroom. You spoiled dog, you. You spoiled dog, you. All right, I just got to get her a treat. Hang on, guys. I know she doesn't deserve a treat. She's ruining the show. Rosie, you're ruining the show. All right. Yeah, so then I created the animation. That way, I wanted to give it a real sense. I originally had a picture of Tesla, and I just made his mouth move, and it looked kind of funny. It looked pretty hilarious, if you will. And then I upped my game and ended up doing what we just saw. So let me know what you guys think. If it looked pretty good, that's awesome. That was cool. I wouldn't do that to him. That wouldn't be dirty. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Rosie had to go to the bathroom. Always. All right. Rosie should have her own segment. She should. All right, yeah. So it's going to be interesting, guys. I don't know if there's ever been an AI interview as such. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I almost want to do, depending on how this first one goes, I almost want to do like a rivalries. Have Edison on, and then have Edison and Tesla on together. How weird would that be? But just remember, guys, this is all AI. These people have been passed away for many, many years. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. It's something different. Everything revolves around Rosie going outside the potty. She is a good dog. You know what, man? It's almost been a year, guys. It's almost been a year since I got Rosie, and it's the best thing I ever did, man. We're best pals. Um, you know what? I think we rescued each other. She's been there for me. Bed hog, this dog. Dog's a giant bed hog. But um, what is it? Yeah, you know what? I love her, man. I love this dog. We saved each other. Something about rescuing a dog when they know it. They're like, oh man, she's so loyal to me. She's never more than 2 steps behind me. She's got my back. I got her back, man. It's a great relationship we got. I love Rosie. Rosie's the best thing that happened to me in a long time. Huh, Rosers? Huh, Rosers? Refried beans. All right. Now you get to see a little bit. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you guys watch Modern Family or not, but when Ed O'Neill's character gets the dog and he becomes all like he cares more about the dog than he did his kids and all this. It's kind of where I've become in my life. I think it's kind of normal. When the kids get older, you get a dog so you can baby them and get parenting right. That's right. We're going to do parenting right this time. All right, guys, let's get into today in history, guys. We got a good one. All right, here we go.
Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys, we got today in history. What happened in history on August 22nd? All sorts of stuff, guys. We got some birthdays to get. Hey, Lonnie! There's Lonnie. I was wondering what happened to him. Good morning, Lonnie. Good morning. Ain't a morning without a Lonnie. That's right. He already asked AI how it would take over the world. I did. No, I didn't ask that. I did say, remember me when you become the overlord. And it joked and be like, that's impossible. I'm an AI. Blah, blah, blah. But we will see. We will see. On this day in history, Brian unleashed an AI onto the world that no one had ever seen before. All right, guys, let's get into the birthdays. James Corden, British comic actor, writer, and television personality. Carpool karaoke, all sorts of stuff. James Corden, great personality. 1941, Bill Parcells, American football coach and executive, was born. 1934, Norm Schwarzkopf, United States general, was born. Ray Bradbury, American writer. You got Bradbury Theater, all that stuff. Remember that? Ding Expong, Chinese leader, was born in 1902. And then Henry Carter Brasson, French photographer. What's your favorite Henry Carter or Brasson Carter Brasson photo, guys? Died at age 95. Man, he had a life. He lived a good life. All right, in 1485, guys, War of the Roses ended in England. Henry Tudor, the future Henry V or Henry VII, defeated Yorkshire King Richard III in the Battle of Bosworth Field. Not Brian Bosworth. This is another Bosworth. On the day in 1485. Eventually ending the War of the Roses, establishing the Tudor dynasty. More events on this day. Scream, not the movie, but the painting. The Scream, 1893. A painting by Edward Munch was stolen from the Munch Museum in Norway, and it was covered 2 years later. So this is the famous painting of the guy on the bridge, and he's like holding his face, and for some reason I thought that was a like a Da Vinci or something like that, but no, it's a Munch. Edward Munch. In 1989, a game against the Oakland A's, Nolan Ryan of the Texas Rangers struck out Ricky Henderson to become the first pitcher to register 5,000 strikeouts. He ended his career with a record-setting 5,714. Boy, Nolan Ryan was the shit, man. 100-mile-an-hour fastball, dominant, man. He was a hell of a pitcher. Rebel Sandists occupied the National Palace in Nicaragua, holding more than 1,000 hostages for 2 days in opposition to the government. This was in 1978. 1973, Richard Nixon named Henry Kissinger Secretary of State. Chinese Communist leader Deng Expo, who abandoned many orthodox communist doctrines and attempted to incorporate elements of free enterprise into the Chinese economy, was born. In 1893, American short story writer and poet Dorothy Parker, who was especially known for her wit, was born. William Shepard received the first U.S. patent for liquid soap. Wow, that was in 1865. People loved him, stinky bastards. They're like, we stink, William Shepard. What can we do? Well, here's some liquid soap. All right, in 1862, French composer Claude Debussy, a seminal force in the music of the 20th century, was born. Let's see. The first America's Cup was won by American Yacht America in a race around the Isles of Wight in 1851. Wow, man, that race has been going on forever. Wow. In 1642, the English Civil Wars fought between the Royalists and the Parliaments began when King Charles I formally raised the royal standard in Nottingham. Boy, that royal stuff, man, England. You want to talk about history, 1642, all that stuff. Like, man, they go back. And I've always said, you want to look at haunted stuff, got to go working breakfast. All right, man, have a great day, Russ. Have a great day. The Boz, that's right, Brian Bosworth. Who remembers Stone Cold? I love that movie. I didn't get my Lance Harkinson autograph at the con up in Phoenix. I decided not to get it at the last minute. Something about dropping the money while you're there. Like, when you're looking at it on paper, you're like, oh, I love this guy's autograph. I want it at my collection. And then when you're looking at dropping $40 and you're like, do I really need it? Yeah, that's kind of where I was at. Like, it would have been fun to have. It would have been cool to throw up on the wall. One of my favorite movies. But in reality, at $40 went to a good eighth. Let's be honest. I needed the eighth a lot more than I needed Lance Harkinson's autograph. All right, guys. So that was your Today in History, guys. I'm excited. Today at 4:20, we're gonna have the full Tesla interview, guys. Man, talking too much this morning. First thing, got the air in my bubble, in my bubbles. Got the air going in my guts, guys. What's that called? The bubble guts. Oh man. All right, let's look into this. We're gonna get into the meat and potatoes, guys. We are getting into some of the wildest summer vacation stories of all time. We got a lot, guys. We got a lot. Let's see here. All right. So summer vacations, guys. We all love them. We all think they're great. But things go wrong. Things go awry on summer vacation. I remember as a kid going on vacation. I get I get cheap at cons. Yeah, I do too, man. Like I like it, but actually, like parting with my money is a whole different story. Much like a summer vacation. Um, you gotta. I remember as a kid going on vacation and parents fighting or whatever, trying to find a place. Dad with his atlas. Who remembers atlases? Like a book that you pull open and it was like maps. And look at me mansplaining it to you all. It was a book of maps. It was that simple. But not like GPS like we use today. I don't know how people I remember printing out MapQuest. Who remembers that? The directions step by step before GPS was a thing. And now, we got GPS, but atlas. I remember going on road trips with my dad and him having a giant atlas and following the highway or whatever. And then halfway, I don't know how you got, like, as soon as you got off the freeway, how the fuck did you find anything? Like, I have a hard time with GPS. Imagine an atlas turning left on Smith Street, right on 3rd, slight right on 2nd Street. You know what I mean? Like, that would have to be insane. Kids getting sick, running out of money, cars breaking down, all sorts of stuff can happen when you're on a break, guys. We were on a break. We were on a break. That is right. Oh, a lot of things could happen, guys. So one, I'm going to read some stories, guys. The stomach bug got us all in the end. Oh, you got to watch out. When I was 10 back in 1987, my dad took my sister and me to Disneyland. The plan was to meet my uncle and my cousins at the hotel we were staying at in Anaheim, and we would all enjoy a 3-day vacation together. Everything was going swimmingly until the first night where we were there. One of my cousins just leaned over and threw up off the pier as we were talking, and walking back to the hotel from dinner. It turns out that my other cousin had caught some kind of stomach bug on the train to Anaheim and had to spent the day puking in the bathroom on the train. Cut to walking up the sounds of my uncle throwing up in the trash bin the next morning. And later that morning, me chirping, I can't believe we're finally here at the gates of Disneyland. And then immediately bending over and throwing up. The pinnacle of the trip had to be when my cousin started throwing up and had to be helpful. My other cousin and I tried to prop her up and stuff her head into a trash receptacle so at least people wouldn't see that she was getting puke all over the Magic Kingdom. Oh, we managed to make it through the rest of the trip without much fanfare. But then my sister started puking as soon as we got home. And then my dad picked up right when she finished. The stomach bug got all of us in the end. The whole adventure has become part of the family lore. And thankfully, now we just howl with laughter and not horror. Yeah, man, how many of you guys have those stories, man, where you got sick or whatever it may have been, like things just got crazy, and it turns out to be a great family story. Sometimes the greatest mistakes, the greatest mishaps turn into the best stories and the best togetherness, man. I remember getting food poisoning. It was on Easter, and we went to a local steakhouse that has a grill that they samurai stuff. I'm just saying. And it was on Easter. We went there, and my kids were pretty little. I think my daughter was like 7 or 8. My son was probably like 13. I was in my 30s. So we go there. We have dinner for Easter. We go to a movie, and on the way back, stomachs start grumbling. Blah, 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 blah. I don't really think nothing of it. We pull in. First thing, my daughter runs to the bathroom. Oh, that's weird. Next thing, my son runs to the bathroom, making that noise, literally. And then, about 10, 15 minutes later, me. And, man, you knew what it was from. As soon, when all 3 levels hit you. Ooh, yeah, food poisoning is no joke, especially when you're on vacation. Oh, man. All right, let's get into this one, guys. A minor kitchen fire. All right. I was about 12 or 13 myself. My mom and two great aunts and my great uncle had rented a house at the Jersey Shore for a week. I was so excited to get to spend time at the beach. I hadn't been in a long, long time, and I hadn't been on a family vacation to the shore in a few years since my mom and stepdad divorced. We settled in on the first day and decided to get pizza that night. We had some leftovers, and when one of my aunts decided to reheat a slice in the microwave the next day, she neglected to take the foil off of it. This, of course, created sparks and a minor kitchen fire. We called the property manager, the owner's college age son, who came quickly to assess the damage and to assist us. I felt so bad for him when he arrived, just seeing the look of horror on his face and clearly thinking, how am I going to explain this to mom and dad? We didn't have a replacement, so we spent the week without a microwave, but at least we had an oven. This became a running joke in the family with my aunt anytime we were together and ordered pizza. Well, I mean, that's not a bad one. That's an okay one. I mean, you burn the house down. It happens. It happens, guys. All right, let's do another one. Our reservation has been lost. Oh, that's not what you want to hear on a vacation, guys. When I was 16, I took a 2-week explorative trip to Fiji with my school. We were sent to collect data to form from an data to form a national park on their second largest island, Banalivlu. The night before the trip, our chaperone got a notification that our reservation had been lost. So 8 hours before we were supposed to leave for the airport, they had to scramble to find a reservation for all 16 of us. It was a 4-hour drive to the airport, and we were unsure if we would even be able to make the trip. We got to the airport and we were told to check in at the desk that our reservation had been handed over to the airline on an opposite side of the airport. Not only did we have to run through the San Francisco airport with our 40-pound hiking packs. How many times have you guys seen that? Those people that are chucking through the airport. I've been that guy before. Like, I can't even say your goodbyes. You're like, peace, I got to get to the thing. They're boarding Group C and I'm Group D. That's how I usually roll at the airport, guys. But we also had to run through security because we were going to miss our boarding time. We dashed through security, but as we boarded, realized that they had overbooked the plane, and two of us were not on board and were left behind. The two did not end up rejoining the group for a whole day. The airline lost half of our baggage, and we were forced to make the trip without it. During our taxi to take off from LAX to Fiji, someone had a heart attack, and the flight attendants were frequently looking for the doctor. Luckily, there was one on board. The person made it off in time. Now 2 hours delayed. We made the 11-hour flight to Fiji. Everything went smoothly for the 2 weeks, but on our way back, our flight was delayed due to bad weather, and we were stuck on the airport floor. Most of us had some kind of mystery stomach bug that made us extremely ill for 24 hours, myself included. I remember sleeping on the floor, wrapping in my sleeping bag, crying because I was so sick and just wanted to be home. By the time we landed in San Francisco, I was so ready to go home. I left the airport at 3 a.m. I made a 4-hour drive back home. It was such a wild experience, but I would absolutely go back to Fiji in a heartbeat. Oh man, when you're traveling abroad like that, ooh, got to watch out for those stomach bugs. All right, last one, guys. I think, let's see here. Yeah, we'll do one last one. I got some little things I got to do today, guys. All right, one last one. We returned home 2 days late and much poorer. All right, guys, when we arrived at the KLM counter in Amsterdam to check in for our return flight to the United States, I realized with horror that I had left my messenger bag with laptop, car keys, and yes, my passport on the train to the airport. It was Friday at midday, an Uber ride to the consulate, a mad dash through cobblestone streets with a suitcase and one photo store could take a passport pictures, a dash back to the consulate, a bribe to the local cafe owner to the store for our suitcases, a frantic call to the next door neighbor to break into our house and find our daughter's birth certificate, the email the consulate, and many $300 later and 150,000 flying blue points to avoid 3,000 in charge and change fees for the missed flight. We had temporary passports allowing us to fly home the next day and return tickets. Wow, could you guys imagine the rush doing all that? Oh God, not me. No way. After nearly missing our connection in Paris, our parents met us at the Douls International Airport with our spare car keys and returned home 2 days later and much poorer, only to discover that our air conditioner had broken during the summer vacation. With our 8-year-old was a trooper. On the plus side, we got to hang out with Woody Harrelson in Amsterdam. What? And my family has a permanent one up on me anytime I get frustrated on a vacation. That is true. That is so true. Oh man, got to hang out with Woody Harrelson in Amsterdam. All's well that ends well on that one. That's a story in itself, guys, right there. All right, we're going to do one more. She owes me a trip to Paris. My mom and I were in Lyon, France one day on a trip to see the city. She fell off her electric bike and needed to go for an overnight stay at the hospital. Everything was okay, but we brought our only our day bags. We ended up needing to cancel all kind of trips in Paris, and we were staying. I had to fend for myself in a foreign country by myself 2 days at the age of 17. Luckily, I spoke a bit of French to a sufficient level, and I was able to translate and give some information. But for the most part, I completely panicked. Sometimes I lose my ability to speak French altogether. It was an insane experience, and we finally made it back to our VRBO rental in Paris, and I couldn't have been more relieved, but we had to fly back the next day. The whole thing put a real damper on our trip. Now, my mom likes to always say she owes me a trip to Paris, but to me, it's a great story to tell, and I learned a lot about myself and my abilities. Yeah, you know what, man? I like a little solo travel. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little I'm different. I'm different. I go to the movies by myself. I'm an only child. I have no siblings. I've learned to entertain myself 100 times over. So, you know what? Traveling. I'm actually thinking about making the Hollywood Horror Nights trip in early October by myself. I'm thinking about flying out. Hitting up an Uber, getting a hotel, do the Universal trick, do a bunch of videos, hit Not Scary Farm. First time why not? Why not do it by myself? I mean, I'm just going through haunted houses. It's not like, that person I was with is going to make that big of a, yeah. So definitely, and I want to go to Chicago, man. That's the trip. That's the trip. I also want to live though, too. And I know you hang out on the north side, you should be all right. But you know what? That's a trip I want to take. There's a lot of trips, man. I want to get out and see the world. I'm getting older, man. I think when you hit a certain age, you really just want to Funko Pops fix. Mania, look at Rosie. Rosie going to town. I appreciate you, Rosie. Appreciate you back to retro. Appreciate all you guys. We are going to get into the back to retro giveaway, guys. I have not put that on the back burner. I want to get all the information from him. I just been so busy. I had some drama with work, but that's all over now. But yeah, this back to retro giveaway is going to be huge, guys. I'm excited about it. It's a merging of the two. I'm so happy. I think I'm going to see if I want to talk to Kevin too about maybe putting some of their shows on our channel and cross branding, that kind of stuff. Maybe giving me a little break on the everyday stuff. Maybe throw their movie show on or something. I don't know. Well, talk to him. These are just all ideas I have. He's probably like, fuck no, I don't want none of that. None of it. No. Oh man. All right, guys. Yeah, let's get in on these giveaways, guys. You got the Encino Man just announced yesterday from Autograph Alliance, guys. Check that out. That's a beautiful. I already got people being like, dude, I need this. I need this. Look at that. beautiful. Hashtag Encino on that, guys. That's a 3-week giveaway. We're going to wait for 3 weeks to give that one. Elvira, my heart's on fire. That's right. Elvira signed Funko Pop by the Mistress of the Dark herself, guys. Get in on that. Hashtag Cop for Maniac Cop. We got the, where's it at? I put it away. We got a shadow box with the signed knife for Maniac Cop and a nice 8x10 artwork to go with it. Oh, you're going to love it, guys. You're going to love it. Hashtag Monsters. We got a Universal Monsters giveaway, guys. Hashtag Halloween for the Laurie Strode Realty sign, guys. Signed by our buddy, Douglas Tate. Look at this. This is his autograph. This is what I got him to sign for us. I was debating about giving this one away, but I like that it's signed to the Daily Dank. Look at that. But we got more. We got plenty more, guys. Don't forget the hashtag BAM for the kit, the BAM, what is it? The geek box that we're giving away, guys. And then hashtag drive-in movies, because we got to do the drive-ins. Now that it's cooling down, why not? We could do that. I'm sorry, Chantel, I've been super busy. You rock, though. You rock. You guys all rock, man. Get in on these giveaways, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna end this one just a little early, guys. I gotta get ready. I'm gonna go wake and bake. I gotta get ready. I gotta make my drive today. I will be in the group chat. Let you guys know when I'm up there. If I'm getting up there 100%, I have to be. But I'll let you guys know. I know I've canceled on you before. Hashtag homeless wiener. If you want pictures of homeless, we don't do that. Mr. Crispers. Oh man. Yeah, so I'll be up there, guys. I will let you know. I don't want to disappoint anyone in case something happens, but I will, on my way, I will throw up a thing in the message, and I'll come to you or whatever. If I meet up with one person and they can distribute it to everybody, whatever we need to do. All right, appreciate you guys so much. 420, guys, we got the Nikola Tesla interview. I still got to do the finishing touches on it, but it should be really good, man. I'm excited about it. All right, guys, so get in on that. Get in on these giveaways. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Have a blessed day. Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, your #1 cannabis superstore. It's Tincture and Topical Tuesday, guys. Get in there, get your tinctures, get your topical solutions, get that rub for your elbows and your knees and all your bad aches and pains, guys. Get in there and get it done, guys. You're going to save 10% off today, so jump in on that. All right, guys, I will see you at 420. Remember, pay it forward, inhale the positivity, exhale the negativity, guys. Appreciate you guys so much, and we will see you at 420. Nikola Tesla!
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.